What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Terrence, the news reporter, providing you with the latest trending topics. We got a lot to talk about today, so let's hop straight into it. First things first, let's talk about B. Simone. Now, if you don't remember who B. Simone is, I mentioned her last week. She's an entrepreneur who says she would never date a man who works a 9 to 5. Well, last week I did a horrible job of explaining who B. Simone really is. So this week we're going to dive a little deeper to help you get a better understanding on why she's in this week's headlines. So B. Simone is a social media influencer, an actress that works on Wild 'N Out, and she's a newly author who just released her new book called Baby Girl, Manifest the Life You Want. Now that book is a quick seller that helped her quickly reach her goal of $1 million, but in the midst of that, B. Simone is accused of plagiarizing and stealing from several other people and using that content in her book. Now, one of the people she was accused of stealing from was a blogger named Elle. She has a blog named Boss Girl Bloggers, and she said this on Twitter. Quote, "It's been brought to my attention that @B. Simone is selling a book with my content in word for word. She's making a profit off it, plagiarizing content of smaller content creators, and calls herself an entrepreneur. Here's a shot of my content and then her book. This is not entrepreneurship, it's disgusting." Now, this wasn't the only person B. Simone supposedly stole from. She actually stole from a printing company and 2 other entrepreneurs. Now, one of the entrepreneurs named Visionpreneur spoke with B. Simone's manager, who says they hired a design firm and the firm supposedly ripped off their content. Visionpreneur says she originally thought B. Simone did this on purpose, but after talking with the manager, she says everything is cool, everything is squash. Now, B. Simone did reach out to her fans to clear the air, and this is what she had to say.
I've never written a book. I've never been an author. So as an influencer, as a creative, as an entrepreneur, me and my team outsourced. We hired a team that we trusted, that we thought could bring my vision to life. And they did a lot of things without my knowledge. And I am here to fix it. I'm here to fix it. I've reached out to every creative involved, every female involved to fix this issue. And even though I feel like the people I hired in my team dropped the ball, I'm taking full accountability because at the end of the day, I'm the leader, I'm the CEO, I'm the coach. So, it's my brand. I take full accountability even though I did not know. I'm here to fix it. I'm here to speak about it. I'm not gonna run from this. I'm gonna face it head on. I'm learning, I'm growing every single day. My business mind, it's growing every day. The way I do business is growing every day. I take this as a learning experience, The books have been taken down. We're stopping all sales until this matter is black and white, clear as day. I don't want any gray area.
Now, if you ask me, something about this situation just smells funny. Just because when it comes to entrepreneurs, it's their name, it's their brand. They have their hands on everything. It represents them. Yeah, they may hire some extra help, but again, whatever their product they're putting out represents them. So you're telling me B. Simone didn't have her hands on everything? She didn't overlook things? So you're telling me she didn't actually write all of her book? She said she wrote, I believe, chapter 4, but again, if you're an entrepreneur, you're supposed to, oversee everything. This is entrepreneurship 101. Come on, B. Simone. But again, kudos to her for taking responsibility, as she should, rightfully so, because it's her name, it's her brand, it's her name on that book. Now let's move on to Akon. Akon just secured $6 billion to build his own city in Senegal called Akon City. Now, this city is like the modern day Wakanda. Like, Akon is really bringing Wakanda to life in Africa. This city will be futuristic, cryptocurrency themed, and is set to be built in 2 phases. Phase 1 is set to be completed by the end of 2023, which includes construction of roads, hospitals, malls, police station, schools, and a power plant. And phase 2 is set to be completed in 2029, which will include parks, stadiums, university, and an industrial complex. Now, Akon did say he wants to bring the world to Africa, so there it is. That's the modern day Wakanda. Okay, I guess I know party. Now let's move on to J. Cole. J. Cole just released a new single called Snow on the Bluff that addresses police brutality and racism throughout the world. Basically, everything that has to do with Black Lives Matter. Now, in this particular track, he also dissed a particular artist that he didn't name, but of course, Black Twitter did his due diligence and found out who that artist was, and ironically, it was a Chicago artist named No Name. What are the odds of that? Well, J. Cole took to Twitter to say, "Some assume to know who the song is about. That's fine with me. It's not my job to tell anybody what to think or feel about the work. I accept all conversation and criticism. But let me use this moment to say this. Follow @NoName. I love and honor her as a leader in these times. She has done and is doing the reading and the listening and the learning on the path that she truly believes is the correct one for our people. Meanwhile, a N-word like me just be rapping. So besides that rap beef in that song, I would say definitely check out this song because it ties in well with Black Lives Matter. And you know J. Cole, he's very lyrical, so everything he says in this song would definitely make you think. Now let's flip the page to sports and talk about Oklahoma State head coach Mike Gundy. This week he's on the hot seat after his star running back called him out for wearing a OAN t-shirt that stands for One America Network. Now for those who are wondering what's so wrong with that network, well, that network is a right-wing news outlet that Trump has been highly supportive of because of their pro-Trump commentary. So basically it's a pro-Trump news outlet. Now, given the lights of everything going on in the world with Black Lives Matter, seeing their coach wear an OAN t-shirt is very offensive to the black players. So, of course they had the right to call him out. And that tweet got to the university president, the athletic director, so you know what happened next. The coach issued an apology, a video apology saying that he's extremely apologetic and that his players helped him see through their eyes how offensive that this t-shirt was. Y'all can say what y'all want, but I'm not buying this apology. For one, it was read from a teleprompter. It was scripted. How can you be sincerely apologetic about something when you wrote down what you wanted to say? I need something that comes from the heart, something that's genuine, and clearly that was not genuine. Two, I'm pretty sure the athletic director ripped you a new one and was like, you need to go out here and apologize or we're going to lose all of our recruiting. So I'm not buying this apology. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but that thing was pure BS, man. And for our final topic of the day, we're going to talk about the Dallas Cowgirls. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a Redskins fan. That was instilled in me since I was a kid. We're going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans as some of the players have tested positive for COVID-19, including the Cowboys star running back Ezekiel Elliott. Now, there's no word on how these players have contracted COVID-19 or no word how many players have contracted COVID-19. But right now, all we know that Ezekiel Elliott has tested positive for COVID-19, but he did say he is feeling a lot better. Now, let us be reminded to you that we are still in a pandemic, that you guys still have to take precaution and still wear your mask. I know it's annoying, but listen, COVID-19 doesn't discriminate from rich to poor. Anyone can catch it, so just stay safe and healthy, guys. That is all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell in the corner to get notified of my videos published. Until next time, I'm gonna catch y'all later.